We'll just have to wait and see is the title of the latest installment of Ezekiel Kralen's interminable story that used to be about the two little doggies, but it seems to be about his consternation with somebody who put up some posters that involved him in some way that he didn't like, and we'll hear how that's going lately. I'm trying to find the 2023, July 14th and 15th, 2023. Email correspondence. That's where we are at this point in the story. Texting with Watson, July 14th and 15th, continued. Me. Ezekiel Kralen wrote, police report filed against Sewers as of this afternoon. This includes a printout of his hateful flyer. I contacted the FBI earlier, but since it's the weekend, I could only leave a message, and they should get back to me on Monday, or I'll just call them again. I will now compose an email to Deputy Connor Rhodes of the Mendocino County Sheriff's Office, who was recommended to me by by George Dennis several months back. The deputy is totally familiar with the issues around our raving Nazi lunatic on the MCN lists. Watson. Wow. And then 7 bang marks after that. Me. In your busy schedule, you haven't gotten yet the Sewers debacle. Otherwise, you'd already know about this. He's basically declared war on me. So once you have the time, I know you'll learn more. I will soon send you my texting conversation to our maintenance man, who was also being a jerk. It happened just a few minutes ago, using real names, so I will switch to their pseudonyms for my book. Furthermore, I also sent you my texting argument with Cortez that happened on Thursday. He's hysterical. It's a doozy. And here all I wanted at this point was a peaceful time with the doggies. Watson. Yes. Busy isn't exactly the right word for my condition, but close enough. I was somewhat aware of Sewers' attack. Didn't realize it'd taken things this far. Me. Funny thing coming out of this is that, 1, Cortez inadvertently informed me that the CCTV in the lobby is out of commission, which works to my advantage concerning the pups, and 2, our maintenance man never gave me his phone number, even though other residents have it, because our real manager is definitely not able to perform his duties. But as it turns out, since Cortez asked him to call me to stop texting him and talk to the manager, impossible because he's dying, I checked my phone history to get his number and then texted him about Cortez's hysterical behavior. Ha ha. So now they both have copies of the hateful flyer and a permanent record of their obstructing justice and facilitating a hate crime because, as they said, quote, I don't want to get involved. I will send you shortly by email my text exchange with the maintenance man. It'll knock your socks off. Watson says. Also send flyer. Me. Flyer delivered. Watson. That's some ugly shit. Me. Time to flush it down the commode. I stole someone else's story about making a U.S. Navy frigate change course from Ezekiel Kralen to MCN announcement and MCN discussion. Listservs, date July 15th, 2023. On Wednesday, July 12, 2023, Mike Nazi lunatic Sewers squinked, time to get you fitted for a set of striped pajamas. I replied, not quite. Actually, it's time to get me fitted for a Sgt. Pepper outfit and stand on the global stage to ring in a new and golden era. Some folks call it the age of Aquarius, but it'll be more like the age of Zeekster. But I'll settle for the age of the evolutionary rapture, since countless other good folks deserve equal, if not greater, credit than yours truly. Mike Sewers wrote, as you say, you were misdiagnosed as being a paranoid schizophrenic when actually you're a genius. Then you are a tax and social leech and a thief. I replied, well, that's just your Nazi spin on things, Mr. Sewers. The so-called misdiagnosis was by a psychiatrist who believed in me and wanted to set me up with a work-free life so I could build on my talents as a writer and activist whose objective is to change the world for the better, starting with sexual minorities, and my mission is almost done. Mike Sewers wrote, so either work you from dawn to dusk 6 days a week to get a small return on what we have spent on you, or a bullet in the back of the head and off to the rendering plant. I replied, sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Sewers, but neither of those options is in the cards. Woo-hoo. Signed, Zeke. P.S. I'm jonesing for you to distribute more flyers sometime soon, as they will continue to skyrocket me to fame and major influence, It's a delight to know you, the greatest advocate of my pro-LGBT and other compassionate causes ever, who is unabashedly willing to sacrifice his own life for one in prison just to get me there. Well, second greatest advocate, that is Bard L comes first, of course. Maybe Bard AI. Maybe that's what it says. I'm using Helvetica. Maybe Tanya Mirang in the near future will take over your esteemed position in second place and put you in third, but we'll just have to wait and see. To be continued.